Estamos en vivo. Thank you, familia, for joining us in the new class, the new course in our Escuela Missional. This time, we are going to be talking about simple ways to be missional. That is the title of this course. There's going to be only 3 videos, this one and 2 others. So it's going to be a shorter class or a short class, a short course, only 3 classes. This is the introduction. I want to give you kind of like orientation, I want to tell you what we're going to be talking about and what direction we're going with this new course. It will have 3 parts. This is an introduction. Then we're going to have in the next video the theological framework for the things we're going to be proposing that we put into practice. On that video, on the theological framework, we're going to be camping in Luke chapter 14. So I invite you to begin reading it, begin studying it. We're going to have, I think, an interesting discussion about the different parables, the different ideas, truths presented in this part of the gospel according to Luke. Then on the third video, the practicum, we're going to actually use this ebook that the Verge Network put together a few years ago. Still, even when it's kind of like an old document, still has plenty of good advice, very, very good advice. And then the name of the ebook is Simple Ways to be Missional, which is the title of our course. Something that I like about this ebook is that it is very practical. It gives us ideas, very practical ideas on how we can infuse our daily life with a missional approach, how we can, for instance, our life with our family, how we can make that more missional oriented with our family right there in the neighborhood where we live, or maybe at our place of work, and even with our small communities. How can we make our small communities more missional oriented? Which is the main purpose of Escuela Missional. We have these 3 steps, these 3 components or 3 elements in our discipleship process. We want to see the beauty of Jesus Christ, we want to enjoy it, and we want to share it. Seeing the beauty of Jesus Christ means getting to know him and his work through the study of the Bible. That part, we have a good rhythm going on there. These other 2 elements, sharing his beauty and enjoying his beauty, we need to develop those 2 a little further. And that's the main purpose of Escuela Missional. And in this course, Simple Ways to be Missional, we are going to talk about that. And the ebook that we're going to be using is, we're going to emphasize that component, that part where they talk about how can we be more missional with our groups. The Verge Network call their groups missional communities. At Christus, we call them small communities, but it's basically the same idea. So we're going to be talking about how we can do it, and then with our families, in the neighborhood where we live, in our place of work, and in with our small communities together as a group of believers. Now, that title may be a little, I don't want to say misguiding, but we may get the wrong idea when we talk about simple ways of being missional. What we are going to be talking about are ways that are simple because they don't require many components. That's what makes them simple. It's not that they are easy, and it's not they are not free, but they are simple. They don't have that many elements that we need to coordinate in order to implement them. They will come with a cost, mainly over time. It will require over time in order for us to to implement any of those ideas. Now, it shouldn't come as a surprise, right? Because we want to follow Jesus Christ in humility. We want to express compassion. We want to express generosity as we have been received it. As we have received it, then we want to express it, and that requires time. If we're going to be humble followers of Jesus Christ, it requires from us that we invest our time for God's glory and for the benefit of others. So that is this course that you're about to take. I thank you for your interest. as always, well, as you know, after each video, including this, there's a small quiz for you to um, test your knowledge about, test your knowledge of what you learned in this course in each class. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and take it. Um, Thank you again for your time. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you sincerely for all your help at our congregation. May the Lord bless you. And if you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Okay? And now I'm going to end this broadcast. Ciao. Adios.